Welcome to the present. We have a go with the flow in the building. How you doing today?
I'm good, guy. I'm good. I'm good, Solomon. It's good to be back here. Okay. Yeah, this Saka. Arsenal fans and Saka. They are golden boy. Arsenal fans and Saka.
The original star boy. the
Arsenal
original
fans.
That's the
Arsenal,
original star boy now.
Arsenal fans and Saka. Star boy. Star
Is
boy.
he not the original star boy? How
No, it's
come?
not.
Wait. Let me ask you a question, right? How
Yeah.
come every player that is just burst into the Saints is always compared to Saka? If Saka is not that good, maybe you can help me.
I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. I just honestly don't know why they compare Saka. Honestly, Saka is a good player. That's how I would just put it like that. He's a good player, but I don't know, Sha. But he's a good player. I think some of the issue here is sometimes there are some Arsenal fans that tend to overhype him a lot, like that kind of thing, of which is normal. Like he's British players are always tend to be overhyped. It's normal. And
I
yeah,
folding.
the hair and folding, all those Declan, right? They always tend to be overhyped, but they are good players. That's just it.
Interesting intro. So, guys, do not forget to like the video. Very, very important. Strike a like on the video, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. And don't forget to go with the flow. Go to his channel and support him. Like his video and subscribe to his channel. All Man City, even though he talks about football, but he's predominantly a Man City content creator. So, here is something.
No, go on.
So, I saw a Manchester City fan the other day after YAMAL scored a fantastic goal in the semi-final. Say, he's better than Saka. I'm like, what? How come to Saka that came to their mind first? I understand they play similar wing, which is fair. But YAMAL is still a youngster. He hasn't done it consecutive for 2 years. He's still in the nursery. Saka has been playing for the last 4 years, right? I think it's premature. I'm not saying there's no potential for YAMAL to be a world-class player. There's a potential there. But to quickly start comparing to Saka, who has been doing for 4 years, I think it's premature. I think it's a bit of hate. Why will you go that far?
I won't say any. It's just like Jude Bellingham as well. They were already comparing him to, is this Zidane?
Imagine. How disrespectful is that? How disrespectful is that?
But it's part of to be honest, it's part of the game. Like
no. We have to bring sanity back. It's not part of the game. No, it's not part of the game. If people are going insane, we have to bring sanity back. Like, come on, what are we doing?
It's like I think it's just normal in football. Like once there's that guy that is about to be the next best thing, the PR, they start pushing.
Okay,
and
based on what? I'm gonna say YAMAL is gonna be that next best thing. Based on what?
No, you can see the potential there for YAMAL. And to be honest with you, to be honest with you, it's not easy when you're a young boy at 16, I'll 17 at that age. There's a lot of pressure on him for that age. There's a lot of pressure, and also all eyes are on you. Sure. Cameras are on you at that age. So it takes a very good mindset to be able to go in there in that big tournament and to deliver. And to be honest, I'm not sure he was like before the Euros. I'm not sure before the Euros. I can bet you, if you say Saka, like players that everyone was expecting to deliver, the likes of Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice, Saka, Van Dijk, those Toni Kroos, those big names. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But not YAMAL. So he's a good player. Him and Saka, they are different. Playing styles, they are different. He can dribble more as compared to Saka. Saka, he can dribble more.
How? I didn't see that in these Euros. I didn't see him dribbling more than Saka in these Euros.
No.
Even the statistics, even the stats shows that Saka had more dribbles. Let's not
forget. See, me, I do eye test.
Okay, let's take away the stats. Eye test. How did you dribble? How did you dribble more than Saka?
You know his takes on, like when I say he can dribble more.
Saka took more dribbling than him.
Just like Mo Salah and Hazard. I'll give you an example. Mo Salah dribbles, but there's something about Hazard dribbling. just like Hazard, I can compare Hazard and Robben. Robben dribbles, but there's something about the way Hazard dribble, and I think that's the way it is for Musiala and for YAMAL and Saka. Saka dribbles, but there's a way. I would say there's a way YAMAL does his own. It's more. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's more pleasing to the eyes.
No. Let's not see one thing first, right? It's 16, 17. Yeah. So the way we are going to appraise a 16-year-old, we have more benevolence because he's young. Let's not pretend that part is not there. Because he's 16, he's too young, so you cut him some slack.
Okay.
Yesterday in the final, what did he do?
In the final, yesterday in the final, no doubt, first half it wasn't his game, but in the second half, you can't say he didn't play well.
What did he do? What did he do?
In the second half, he just started playing well. He delivered.
What did he do? So, now we're not living in an era that somebody can play poorly and 1 assist. Oh, he played well or scores 1 goal. No. Because what he did, I watched the game.
In the first half, Luke Shaw was like, you could tell he was finding it difficult for Luke Shaw. He was finding it difficult for
a player who just came out from injury. He was finding
it difficult for Luke Shaw. But when the second half came, I think I don't know, maybe Spain made a switch whereby it now allowed him to go a bit more central. Then Carvajal was now the one actually covering that whole pace, like providing that pace. That allowed him to he started playing much better.
What did he do?
He started at least influencing the game much better. You can't like Jude. It's just like Jude Bellingham.
We're talking about dribbling. You told about dribbling to now. You've not changed to influence the game. You started about dribbling. According to the statistics, you go to eye test. Saka had more dribbles and more take on than YAMAL. I'm not saying YAMAL is not a good player, but this overinflated hype we have these days is caused a spectacular goal in the semi-final. Everybody shouting, "It's better than Saka." Saka has been playing well for 4 years. This guy has a potential. Keyword potential to be that guy. Just like Bojan. Remember Bojan for Barca? He had the potential. Yeah. What happened to him? Carlos Vela, he had the potential to be what? There are players who do well at 16, 17 and crash out at 21. Dele Ali had the potential to be whatever. Look at him, he's in rehab. So sometimes let's calm down. He's a good player, there's a potential there. But comparing to Saka is premature. In my personal opinion, extremely premature.
There's nothing. See, to be honest with you, I don't even think there's anything wrong comparing to Saka. That shows Saka actually is up there. Like the fact that they're comparing you to.
Don't be smart. No, that shows that these days a player can have 1 good game, 2 good games with overstate their ability, overhype them.
You can't say YAMAL had 1 or 2 good games in these Euros now.
How many good games did he have?
Come on now, YAMAL had, you can say out of 7 games they played.
He became very prominent when he scored a beautiful goal in the semi-final. Let's not play games. What did he do?
7 games they played. Out of 7 games they played, you can say at least he had like 3 to 4 good games, which is not bad.
No, he had 2 good games. The final he was missing. The semi-final, that goal just accentuated the fact that people started overhyping. I'm like, that was a brilliant goal, but his performance was not ecstatic. Like, let's stop overhyping players when they score a goal or make an assist.
I want to agree with the fact that you say he had 2 games. I feel from the group stage, he was actually playing well. You see, he was actually playing well.
You are being ambiguous again. He's playing well. Playing well is extremely subjective. Give something tangible by he played well. Like, what did he do?
I think he was doing the job now, trying to make things happen, create chance, giving good passes. Like, you could, like, I don't understand. Like, sometimes you can be playing well and you might not.
Let me ask you a direct question. Did he have a better Euros than Rodri?
Did he have a better Euros than Rodri? Ooh, honestly, that's a hard one because now you'll be talking about goal and assist because he had 4 assists, 1 goal. Did he have a better Euros than Rodri? Rodri, no. Because I'll be very, very straightforward with you. Fabian Ruiz was in these Euros. Fabian Ruiz was better than Rodri. There's no need to.
I don't think so. As much as I despise Man City, Rodri was colossal in this Euro. I'm like,
yes. But Fabian Ruiz was I think he was underrated. For YAMAL and Rodri, man, it's hard to say the different position. different position. But yes, Yamal, big PR.
You can play different position, but very, very influential. Rodri was influential, even till the time they took him off yesterday, that without injury.
Yes.
Rodri had that presence. Apart from scoring clutch goals, the way he marshaled that midfield. See, I might hate Man City, but I'm like, this guy is a truly world-class player. So,
of course,
as much as we're saying Yamal was good, he doesn't come close to what the influence of Rodri in the Spanish team.
Let's put it this way. Was Rodri very influential in the Spanish team? Yes. Was Yamal also very influential in the Spanish team? Yes.
Okay, let's
put, to be honest, this one is a hard one for me.
It's not a hard one. We are going to put grade into it. Who was more influential, Rodri or Yamal?
Who was more influential? That is a very hard one, I swear. It's a very hard one for me.
You started your politicking again.
It's not like politicking. See, it's a very hard one for me. It's not a hard because they were both very influential in the Spanish team. Like, you can say if you take out Yamal from that Spanish team, you can say it will affect them. If you take out Rodri also from the Spanish team, it will affect them. That's how important they were.
Okay, we are pivoting from the argument now. So, do you go with the argument that Yamal is actually better than Saka right now? Or
no, it's still early now. Come on, it's still early now. It's still early. The potential is there. Like, how many years gap? I think it's 5 years gap. Saka is 22. Yamal is 17 or 5. Come on now. The only difference is Saka wasn't doing it like this when he was 16 per se, and Yamal is already.
So by that logic, so just because somebody wasn't brilliant at 17 and they become brilliant at 22 the rest of your life, it doesn't matter. I just think, like I said, even though it seems like you're agreeing with me, I like Yamal. I think there's a potential to be a world-class player there.
Yeah.
But I've seen this pattern where someone looks good at 16, 17, and they fade off before they get to 21, 22.
Yeah, it happens.
My argument is that let's calm down the Yamal hype. Stop over. They are disrespecting Saka. Any small thing you compare these players, like, fuck the F out, man. It's getting on my nerves.
Because you're allowing them get on your nerves. It's just like when just like when Arsenal fans were comparing Odegaard to Kevin De Bruyne. I wasn't saying anything. Or when Man U were comparing Bruno Fernandes because of that very good season Bruno Fernandes had to Kevin De Bruyne. Me, I don't like. You don't allow some things get to me. I just like, okay, no problem.
So you brought in Odegaard and Kevin De Bruyne. Like, I don't want to go there because you want to push out on that argument. That will be for that stream. You want to trick me into it. You want to bait me to it.
There's nothing to trick you here.
No. I will not be baited into that conversation.
Say, yes, Kevin De Bruyne age is catching up with him, which is fair. But you can't say Kevin De Bruyne of 5 years ago to Odegaard of, come on now. Let's not go there, man. There's nothing Kevin De Bruyne has to prove to anybody in football in the Premier League. Like, if you talk about Odegaard has a lot. Odegaard has still had like 4 or 5 years to prove to us in the Premier League to be considered on that Kevin De Bruyne, Lampard, their level. He still has a lot to do. So it's not like bashing on Odegaard is not a good player. He's a good player, but he still has like 4 or 5 years to do it for him to now start going into that bracket of Kevin De Bruyne, Lampard, and the rest. So it's not like Odegaard is a bad player. He's not a bad player. That's just it. He's not banter. He's not banter.
Are you done?
Okay.
Are you done?
What do you want to say?
So, back to Yamal versus Saka, because like I said, I would not be baited into a low IQ conversation with you.
Okay.
I'm just because it was a Manchester City fan that sparked that nonsense that they started shouting, Yamal is better than Saka. I'm like, whatever drug this guy is on.
No. Yeah, like Saka.
Yeah, come on. The drug, take it down. Let's not do that.
No. You should understand people. There are people that will be excited about this Yamal guy. The potential is there. He has the backing of the PR. He's playing in a big club.
So you don't believe in PR now, that there's a PR on certain players, right?
Yes, like Fabian Ruiz was one of the best players in this tournament, but he doesn't have the PR, and it has nothing to do with the players. Sometimes it's just like that. It has nothing to do with players. I can remember when Germany were still in the competition, there was no day we didn't see different types of passing stats for Toni Kroos.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's no day we didn't see different type of passing stats for Toni Kroos. But does that mean Toni Kroos was very good in the Euros? But it was
I.
No, it was good in the Euros.
It was alright for me. Alright.
Okay. But Fabian Ruiz didn't have that backing of that PR.
Good player, very good player. Yeah.
Very good player. That's why him scoring 2 goals, 2 assists, the way he defends, the way he intercepts ball, it was very complete. Like I could tell, like it was. If you ask me now, him and Rodri, I swear, is a hard one.
No, for me, Rodri was the best player.
It's a hard. I was for me.
Rodri was outstanding. For an Arsenal fan to be saying Rodri was just. I'm watching this guy, the timing, the interception, the aggression, the measured aggression when needed. I'm like, this guy is a complete player.
So so you finally agree over Declan Rice, because a few months back, you want to agree.
No. You see, go back and watch. You always try to misconstrue. I said when it comes to a complete player, is better. When it comes to tackling.
Oh yeah, sure. I think that is not his strength.
That's not his strength. But you know, he's a complete DM.
Do you know the funny thing? In the England squad, do you know who are my 2 best players? Declan Rice was the best player for England, followed by Mark Gay.
No, for me, Saka was the best player. It was the only attacking outlet.
Oh, to me, it was Declan Rice. Rice was England best player for me, followed by Mark Gay. The rest were just okay.
Saka, even for Saka, that was trying to pull them out. The rest were just they're coasting along, and I'm happy football won. Spain deserved a victory. You're not going to drag yourself into the final and win it and be shouting Southgate did something. Absolute nonsense. No,
so now, the Saka Yamal argument, come on, it's still very, very
premature.
Yes, of course. Yamal still has even started like this kind of, like, you see the way he was doing it in the Euros this season. We need to see something like this in the Champions League. Although the potential is there, you can see
I agree, the potential is there, but I think it's still premature. Yeah, it's still premature to start hyping
it. Under the right sock, people forget sometimes for a player to be able, like, sometimes, like, it comes down to, like, your manager, the players you have around you as a player, to be able to take your game to that next level. Yeah. So there are so many factors now that will go into play. So hopefully now this is a new manager, this guy that won, like, he won the treble with Bayern. What's his name? Hans Flick, right?
Flick. Yeah.
So you can see maybe he might decide to use Yamal very well. And I think Hans Flick is a bit similar to this Spanish coach, whereby they are very direct. Like, they don't really very, very direct style of play, like attacking wise. So we'll see what Hans Flick will do with Yamal. It comes down to all those factors: players around you, players you play with, your manager, everything. So, but the potential is there. But right now, come on, if it goes like this for the next 2-3 years, the way he's playing, we already know the best left winger in the world, you can say, is Vinicius. So if Yamal continues like this trajectory,
no, because Yamal plays from the right, Saka plays from the right, so it should be right. The best right winger right now, Saka is in the conversation.
No. I mean, I said left. The best left for
Vinicius. But Yamal plays on the right.
Yeah. I'm saying like I just said left, as per that one is sorted already. But
exactly.
Like in the next few years, right now, for the right wing, Saka is in that conversation. Mohamed Salah is there. Yes, he's declining. As though Yamal is there and all. The
guy that plays for Real Madrid, what's his name?
Rodrigo is there.
So
yeah. So, but Saka is in that conversation. See, I think the problem for me, I watch Saka, and I think maybe the only thing, maybe people expect Saka to be a kind of Mahrez kind of winger.
Yeah, I will tell you what was
or Hazard, like to be dribbling and very aesthetics. You see all those things Bellingham used to do.
It's our familiarity. We've watched Saka so much that we are now disrespecting him. Unlike Yamal, unlike Rodrigo, you don't watch them every time, right? So easy to put them in a pedestal because you watch. A lot of people are not watching the Spanish La Liga the way they watch the EPL religiously. So they watch some highlight reels, they see them in the Champions League. But Saka, we are watching every weekend. Now we're now too used to saying him, we're not respecting him. That's what I see. That's what I see, because this is crazy. This guy has been consistent for 4 years. I'm going to compare someone that just busted out yesterday. You're going to suck something.
Starboy Arsenal.
Starboy. He's true now.
You guys, oh god. You guys are Saka.
Thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you for coming on short notice.
No
so,
problem,
guys,
man.
make sure you go with the flow, go to his channel, like his videos, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Please, your last words.
My last words. Well, The little I'll just say is like I said, he's still very, very young. Like Yamal, the potential is there, but to start comparing to Saka right now is a bit disrespectful. Honestly, it's a bit disrespectful. It's just like he's a bit disrespectful. Honestly, it's a bit disrespectful. Like, but the potential is there. But if he continues like this, come on, you can say. I swear, if he continues like this, like consistently 2-3 years, doing it in the Champions League, like back to back, winning leagues, influencing games.
The way you say, if he continue like this, like Saka too would not continue like that. Saka will just begin to reverse. Come on, let's be fair. Let's be fair.
No. If Saka, see, that's why I said if he continues, there are so many factors now. Continues like this, Arsenal now can go into Champions League. Maybe they go out, or Barca go out, or Barca goes far, Arsenal goes far. Like, there's so many factors. Honestly, there's so many. And don't forget, they have a new manager, a guy that is sound. I don't know what happened to him, with the German thing, but his sound when he was with Bayern. So there are so many factors. It's proven. So there are so many factors, but it's still early. It's still very, very early. And to be fair and to be honest, is a bit disrespectful to start comparing him to Saka. If there are people that might like Yamal style of winger, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are people that might like his style, his type of winger, and they might now like Saka. Fair. It's just like you, if you give me Hazard and Robin, those style of wingers who, come on, Hazard was looking very good, or Ronaldinho. You get what I'm trying to say?
I get your point.
Yeah. But I think that's just the thing that Saka, like, people expect Saka to be very, very aesthetic, like Jude Bellingham and all these Hazard. But it's not that kind of.
Jude Bellingham doesn't have aesthetic. Let's not go there. That'll be your question on that day. So thank you for coming on, Jude. That guy. His second touch is like sliding tackle. I beg you. So, guys, do not forget to strike a like on the video, subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Today, Jude Bellingham.